Shout out to the Hype Magazine.
And we right here with the Hype Magazine. You already know what it is.
Hey, good everybody. Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Jerry Doby. And today I've got this magnificent young lioness by the name of Florencia Belen. And she's been rocking the ring for 13 and change. And she's an amazing athlete. She's with the Combat League, TCL. And really great opportunity for women to be on the same level as men in the team participation. So really great. Thanks for being with me this morning, Florencia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's very, very great for me. Thank you so much.
It's an honor for me to talk to you, like getting to talk to an elite athlete that's fighting at your level for so long. Talk to me about your beginning, the beginning of Florencia. What drove you to want to be like a knockout artist?
Look, I want to start boxing when I have 9 years. But my parents, of course, no, that's dangerous. You will receive so many punches, blah, 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 blah. So every year they say to me, okay, in the end of the year, we see how you are in the school. You know, they make this history for me 2 years, but in my 11 years, I start boxing. I never stop until today. The first time I step in the gym, I never stop until today. But I found out after that my dad and my grandfather, they was a boxers, but nobody told me that. Nobody. I found out like my 16 years. That hurt me a lot because I have that in my blood and I didn't know.
And they didn't want you to do it.
I didn't know.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay. So right now, you're the first Uruguayan to be on a reality show as well. That's pretty big. So would you go home or are you going around the communities? Are you getting mobbed a lot?
Watch, when I came from, it's a very, very, very small country. No much people know Uruguay. And the boxing business, the boxing world in Uruguay is just start growing up right now in this moment. And I'm very glad, proud about myself and the fact that I'm the first Uruguayan to step in a reality show in USA. That's very important for us women in boxing and for us athletes in boxing and for us Uruguayan as well. That's amazing because we did it. We take the first step.
That's amazing. You're carrying your country on your shoulders, so to speak. So
yeah.
Does that add any additional pressure for you?
No, it's the opposite. I'm glad I can do it. I'm glad because look, how many athletes don't have the opportunity? I know I'm not the only one are good in Uruguay. Have many other athletes, but they just don't have the opportunity to show their skills and what they know what to do in the ring, you know?
Okay.
So I'm happy that I can do it.
What is your record now?
43 in my amateur. I have 40 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. But professional boxing, I really don't have my pro fight yet. My first experience in the professional boxing was with TCL.
Okay. So TCL, and you're with the
Las Vegas Hustle.
Hustle. Okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't had your debut yet on TCL?
No.
What's up?
What's up? I'm ready for oh my God, I'm ready. I'm gonna be World Disputed One champion. I'm ready for all these girls. I'm ready.
It's so fun. When is your first fight? I don't see it scheduled.
No, we don't have yet any date. We don't have. But we're still training like we have fight this weekend, you know?
You train like that every day?
Yeah.
How many days a week do you train?
6. Sometimes 7, but always 6. Yeah.
How many times in a day? Are you doing like Floyd?
2 or 3 times in the day, starting at 6 a.m. my first training every day. Yeah.
Okay. So take me through your training day. What do you you wake up, have breakfast, or you go run first, you work out first, then breakfast? How does it work?
Sometimes, always in when I in my first training, I don't eat. When I know I have conditioning and heavy workout in the morning, I try eat very well and good protein in the night. So I'm ready for the next day, because I cannot eat too much in the morning and go jump and lift weight, all the things what I do is very hard for me. So for me, my body works better if I eat good calories in the night. How to eat good in the night. So the next day I'm ready to start my day with everything. But
Okay.
when I come from my first training, okay, I eat something. If I can, I take a nap. So 12, I go running to the gym again. Sometimes 2 p.m. But 6 to 8 p.m. it's time to go run or time to go swim. I always have to do some cardio in the night. Don't matter if I have to start tomorrow or not.
Okay. So you run, then you swim, then you get your grub on
Mm,
at night. You can be so you're carbo loading for the next day, and then
yeah.
what do you do to activate
What I
that
do for
that
what?
meal that you ate the night before? What do you do to activate the food that you ate the night before? Like wrestlers maybe use honey
Yes, yes,
to
yes.
activate.
One thing what I really like to do in the morning, the honey is one thing, and the other thing is the lemon with water. And I something what I really like is the ginger. The ginger is very good because, like it's not just us athlete. Everybody, you have some inflammation in your body, in your joints, in your stomach, whatever, and the ginger is very good for that. Because our body takes so much water, and sometimes we see like a fat. And the ginger help us a lot with all these things: the ginger, the lemon, the honey, and for me, like Uruguayan, we have our drink like cultural. The name is mate.
Okay.
Americans say like it's a tea, but it's not. It's the water with the things what we drink. I don't have here to show you, but it's water. That's the thing. It's water, and we drink this water every day, and that's help us a lot because it's like thermogenic. We you lose weight with that.
Okay. What do you feel is like the biggest part about being on the reality show, being picked up by TCL, and the philosophy that your matches are just as important as your male teammates' matches?
I feel being part about TCL in this first session is a lot. Why I'm saying that? Because we did it. We did it. Like I said today, we take the first step. Not just us, like a father, the CEO, the president, the commissions, everybody who give us the okay to start with that. Because now we are making history. Maybe not many people know about the Combat League, what we do, what is the concept, what is the philosophy about fight, team versus team, city versus city. People watch this and they don't understand like what is that? Why five one you have one round and another round another person. But I think we have a lot of responsibility in the fact like now we are in the history because maybe many people don't know about Combat League right now, but they will do it. They will do it. And now, okay, many things are difficult about this and the boxing, but I know these things will grow, and we will have time to improve the concept to show people like what is, because we are not changing the boxing rules. We just want to fight team versus team. We want to have opportunities. We want to have more energy, more movements in round versus round, because sometimes you see 5, 10, 12 rounds and you feel bored about this. It's the same rhythm, the same things. And when you have fight one fighter, another fighter every round, that's different. It's more action.
Yeah, it's more, and it's probably safer as well
Mm,
for
yeah.
the athlete because not 12 rounds of getting pounded, or if someone is much more skilled or much more ready for the night.
Mm,
And,
that's
uh,
true.
it can save the other person from being hurt more.
Mm.
Because, you know, your athletes in your combat sport, you say, "Oh, I got you," and then pour it on. If you pour it on for 4 rounds, you're going to pour it on for 4 rounds, right? So I think that for me as a boxing fan, you know, the safety of the athletes is a huge thing. So I understand in your amateur time, you had some championships. How many championship belts do you have out of your amateur
I don't
career?
have. I really want to have, but I don't have. We don't have that opportunities in my time. Uh,
Wow.
really, we don't have. Even if I want to show you my record, I don't have. If you search about me, like I never fight in my life, but you can watch it all my pages, all my fights, all these years. I cannot lie because the experience is right there, but I don't have a paper, a history to show you, look, this is my fight this time, but I can show you all in my Facebook, my videos. I have everything about this, but no, it was very difficult for us in that time because where I came from is in the border with Brazil.
Okay.
So there is no like the big city. I don't know what is the word in English, like it's capital, like the important city in the country. Okay.
Okay. New York
Okay, I was
metropolis.
in the I was in the opposite side, like with the farm people, all these things, and we don't have any support for nothing. Me and my team, we go like we make food, we go to the street with our banners, say, look, we have five people, give us money, they help us, but we work too. But no, when I came from, we don't have any support for nothing. Even when I came here, I received a lot of help from my people to come here because no, it's hard. For real, it's hard.
Okay. What are you most grateful for regarding this opportunity to represent your city, uh, Las Vegas? You're from Las
Mm.
Vegas now,
Las Vegas
but
also.
I like, and I love the city. I just got here yesterday. I'm going, okay, amazing, amazing, amazing city. I was like, am I going to get to see some fights when I'm here? But no, that's okay. I'll interview you and I'll catch a fight later. At some point. I know that you'll be a champion. I know you're going to have fun. Um, as you come up and the young girls are watching you, the young fighters of both sexes are watching you train, and what has been like the most beautiful engagement that someone has said to you, like, yo, I'm watching you really change my life. If you could do it, I know that I can do it. You motivate me, inspiration. Any of those heartfelt stories so far?
Look, I always receive that kind of message, and people ask me for about support because I know and I show people that I'm very strong mentally. First of all, because the hard situation about boxing and people who follow me after they start following me, they see what I do and where I came from, and they try look and search. Oh, that she's not lying about this, you know. And the thing is, if you have to be ready to fight, it don't matter with the situation, don't matter what is happening. If you feel good, good. If you feel bad, good. I'm sad, good. It's everything good. You have to do what you have to do every day. So for me, when I see people they are not motivated, that motivate me,
Mm,
because that motivate me because I can see like I don't depend about my motivation. I don't depend. And when I see somebody like try say, "Oh no, I'll not go today. I don't want to do it," I say, "What are you talking about? It's not about how you feel. It's about your goal, about what you have to do." I don't. It's bad this example, but um, my aunt died 3 weeks ago. I
sorry.
didn't cry in that time. I have to go sparring because I have sparring with a world champion. She have a fight. I don't have any fight, but I have a lot to learn with that sparring. Example with Michaela Mara, Ginny. I have Tyler Robertson. I have Sandy Ryan. I make the camp with Sandy Ryan, and I cannot stop. Don't matter how I feel. So I always try share with people the type, the mindset and philosophy that I have. Because you are not perfect, but you have to, if you want a peace, you have to be ready for the war. That's the thing.
Okay. So your philosophy is put work clothes on your dreams and do what needs to be done, no matter the circumstances. I'm very sorry for your loss. Um, family is everything.
It's
And
everything, yeah.
to be able to have the strength and the intestinal fortitude to go train and set that aside, put that in this drawer in your mind, and then go ahead and uh, do what you need to do for your
Mm.
career and learn that you need to learn. That's big. And 13 years. So you're just 25, maybe
24,
23,
24,
24.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't make you
Mm.
old. I don't make uh,
24, yeah.
24. That's a lot to deal with. And becoming a professional. How did you hook up with TCL anyway? I didn't ask you that question.
Look, October, no, June, the last year, I received a message from a guy who worked in a podcast that I was being there before. I can say in that time I was 168 pounds, so I was just muscles, muscles, muscles everywhere because I was coming from the bodybuilding.
Ah,
When the COVID started, when I did it, I cannot go train boxing, so I start the bodybuilding, and I start train like an athlete. I make my diet, I make my six food every day. I really into this lifestyle because I understand in that time like, okay, if I eat like that, if I do this, okay, I will have my awards, but how I can control my body like that. I didn't understand. Like for me, that time doesn't make sense because I see the bodybuilders, and for me, just was muscles. Even if I know they train hard, but I want to understand like what they put in their minds for do that. Because one thing we can, when it's very hard for us humans control our thinkings. And one thing is the food. You eat what you wanna eat. You don't eat what you need to eat, and that's
mm,
very hard concept because sometimes we eat every day. You go around and you open the fridge, you eat something, you go around again, you see something, you eat, and sometimes you don't need to do that. You don't even know how many calories your body burn when you are doing nothing. And we are very ignorant about that, so I want to learn more. The time I want to study more about this, like how I can do this. Okay, I go into bodybuilding. I put my shape in the wellness category, so I really did it very good. So I say, okay, I learned, so I know I can apply that into boxing. Why? Because in bodybuilding, I understand how control my mind and how control my body. In bodybuilding, if you don't think what muscle you are working, you are not going to improve because you
mm,
need to be conscious what you're working. Okay, I'm working this muscle, I work in this muscle, I work in this muscle. You have to think about that, to be in another level, not just in your mind, in your body. So I think by myself and I say, okay, if I can do that in boxing, when I throw the jab, what muscle I'm using right now? When I turn around, what muscle I'm using right now? I try put myself in another level where I don't feel comfort.
mm.
And that's made me grow a lot. Even if today, if I go to the gym, I feel something is going good and I feel good today. In the finish of my training, I'm going to do something what is going to make me feel bad, don't matter
Mm.
what, because you don't improve if you are comfortable. You don't improve. You are in your area and your zone. You don't need do nothing extra to gain something because you have off.
Right.
And we need problems. We need troubles. To improve. We need that.
I never looked at it like that, but you're right. You learn lessons out of struggle, you know,
Yeah.
and you do
And one
improve.
thing helped me a lot with that thing, I'm taking my risk, but being very conscious and aware about that is fasting. Not just about religions, just it's fasting too about, okay, how much I can do that. How much, because I can fast today, but I can drink water, I can drink coffee, I can drink my mate that doesn't have calories. Okay, I can fast today, but today I just will eat salad. Okay, I can fast today, but today I just will eat fruits. You can change every day, but to be aware, conscious, and know your body when you eat and understand, like, okay, I eat, I need to do that, because sometimes you eat and you feel bad, but you keep eating, and you ignore your body, you ignore the signals.
Right. Okay. Talk to me about the mental health of an elite athlete such as yourself. You know, you talked about the bodybuilding, I've looked at your pictures and go, wow, what a work of art. You know what I mean? You did a lot of work and created a work of art, but mentally, can you tell me, what processes you use to maintain your calm, to just deal with everyday, there are people who test you maybe or disrespectful. The world is not favorable here in America, especially not necessarily favorable to females in their natural state. I'm going to say that. Um, how do you mentally keep that together and keep it focused so that you nothing in the outside world is distracting you from your purpose?
The first thing is God. The first thing is God. I cannot be aware what I'm doing, and I don't have the power because I can do the possible. The impossible is not with me; it's with Him. You know. Um, I many times I want to fail because I'm human. I have negative thoughts. That is, I would say I want to run. I say I don't want my boxing. Like, for what? I don't want to keep eating like that because sometimes I feel hungry and I want to eat something that I can, but I don't need. And I have this in my mind, like, I just eat what I need. Like now I have a little sweet. Look, I want to show you. I love cooking. That's a dessert what we do. Brigadeiro, that's the name in Brazil.
Okay.
And when I wake up, I just a little bit say, why I did it that? Like, I don't need it. I just eat my egg. But
Mm.
the first thing is is you have to believe in yourself, in your skills, and what you can do for yourself, because nobody's gonna do nothing for yourself. If you fall in something, okay, it's your responsibility. If you win in something, it's your responsibility. But we have the bad habit to skip the responsibility from us because that's hurt a lot our ego, and that is very hard to deal every day. Oh, I did it this wrong, I did it this wrong, but it's just me. Yeah, it's just you. It's just you versus you. And you have to understand nobody can touch your mind, nobody can tell you what you have to do. In the end of the day, you decide, and you have to be conscious if what you're doing match with your goal. You have to ask this to yourself every day: what I'm doing have to be something with my goal, or that's putting me away from my goal, or I'm getting close from my goal. Every action what you have every day, you know and one thing that helped me a lot with that is take notes every day after my training and before my training. I have my book and I write what I think, what I did good, what I did wrong, what I want to do, where I want to go, everything. Because words have power. If you write them, you put in a paper, you are putting the confirmation that what you want. You have to be very, very strict with that
Mm.
every
What
day.
what is the most fun for you about this process? I know a lot of it's work and there's a lot of pain involved as well, but what is the most fun? What most satisfies you when you've like completed a day of training, or you've learned a new skill, maybe maybe you learned a new angle, how to deliver a new angle, and your hook is coming from a different level or something like that. What is the most fun for Florencia?
The most fun for Florencia, I know I'm different. I'm building different. I know I put myself in extreme levels and extreme situations that even I have everything going bad around me. I say, no, I have to learn something about that. I have to learn something. I always try to look at the positive things, but the most fun for me is it's easy for me watch the mistakes what people have in the ring, the habits, the bad habits. That's very fun for me because I love make them pay for the bad things they are doing. You know, I am a bully. I can go and punch you. I don't give you time to come back. but I
Okay.
can make you fight and make you pay for everything that you're doing wrong. And that give me time for me, okay, understand more about my skills and make me think fast and react fast. I always try have fun in the sparring about this. Even if I fall, I'm sparring with and disputed world champion, I don't care. We are in the ring, we are in the same level until somebody go down.
Mm.
I don't care who you are. We are there. We are not different.
I like
And
you a
one
lot.
And one thing in the boxing, we have two hands. Everybody have two hands. Everybody have the same punch. One, two, upper and hug. That's the four punches that you have. Like you have the same ways how block the punches is nothing different. And many people are like, oh no, she's world champion. He fight with that. He have many fights. I don't care. We have two hands too. We have two
Mm.
arms. We have the same punches. That's nothing different. It's nothing different. That's I put it myself. For me, that's very fun because I know you are not different than me. It's my IQ and your IQ will make me different.
Mm. See, I've never heard it put that way. I've never heard it put that way. My IQ and your IQ is what makes us different. Okay.
Mm.
We're training the same. We have the same basic skills. Mine may be more refined. I may be faster. My reflexes are better. I can see what you're doing. And if you mess up, I'm going to serve you real quick. Pop. I feel you like that. I love
Mm.
that. Um, who has been, I saw you with Evander Holyfield. How did that go? How did you get a chance to meet him? And did he give you any tidbits of advice?
They don't let me talk to him. I want to, I said, but I don't want to talk to him. I said, listen, listen, listen. I'm Flo. I come from Uruguay. I don't know if you know where Uruguay is, but I come from there. It's very far. I want to take a picture with you. I want to show my dad. I was so excited that day, but it wasn't the first sparring like in the tryouts in TCL. That's the day when I met him.
Mm.
And that was a privilege for me because he was there watching my sparring. And I have the video when I was punching that girl, and he was doing this, and I have this video in slow motion. Then he was watching me when I catch the girl with a right hand right there, and he was doing it in slow motion. That's amazing. That's amazing because that's history for me. When I tell tomorrow years after, I say, no, I have a partner Holly for watching my sparring. That is nothing, but it's a lot. It's a
You know,
lot.
that's a lot. And you got the
It's a
reaction.
lot.
Wow. From a boxing legend, you know what I mean? Like the man, world champion going, woo, she's got the goods. That had to make you feel good, make you go harder, yes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to say, listen, listen. That's nothing. I can more. Okay, okay. I can more. Let me show you more. But no, I was just 2 rounds, so I didn't have the time. But I did it something, and I catch the reaction. That is important for me.
That's a beautiful thing. What do you think is the most important thing that we should know about Florencia Belen?
Florencia Belen is a warrior. Florencia Belen, um, I just don't have my skills, my boxing skills. I have many other skills, but I'm really fight with my own demons to be aware what I'm doing in the world. You know, I really fight with my demons every day because we have demons to fight. You know, but I try show them, I show myself like I can do more. I can do more. That's not the end, and this is not even the beginning. And they have to know, even if they don't know my name, they have to know I'm a disputed world champion. I have a goal, I have a purpose, and my destiny is more that I can understand. That is more that I can understand because this is really about God. I really have a lot of troubles in my life, and I really come really far away. I just bring my bag and $1,000 when I come here. That's all what I bring. I leave my mom, I leave my work, I leave the university, I leave everything. I say, I want to fight because I don't have this opportunity in my country. And it's 9 years I'm fighting. I don't even have a professional fight. So the thing that I want people know about me that is important, I am a warrior. I'm a bully. Bully not just in the boxing, in the life. And if I really want people understand this concept for them too, because they let the feelings gain, and you are not your feelings. You are not
Mm,
your feelings.
I agree. Never thought about it like that. But I'm retired military, so I have no feelings, right? I'm like,
Mm,
get over it. It's gonna be fine. You know what I
mm,
mean? But to hear you describe how you're, you know, involved with your demons, you know that they're there,
yeah.
and it's just kind of like another opponent for you.
Mm.
And how can I beat you? And what are the intricate details of me winning through this situation and bringing myself through? Um, that's a beautiful, beautiful way to look
You
at
have
life.
to you have to fight with them every day, and you have to talk to them. You cannot with that. I can. You have to talk. That's important because people don't talk, don't say, don't prophesize. Like, I'm a warrior, I'm strong. The people is hard. It's like embarrassing say something good about them. I'm not. You are the best. You can do it. You have to say. And you have to say it to these demons understand they cannot fight with you. They cannot. No, that's very important too.
Florencia Belen, a champ.
Florencia Belen.
She is a champion already to me. You know, come through so much, and you've put yourself in a position to achieve. Never let anybody tell you to be humble, because you don't have to make them comfortable with your success. All the work that you just described is monumental, it's mountainous. So the personal work, the athletic work, to go between two different sports,
Mm.
the bodybuilding plus then taking off a lot of that muscle to come back and be fast and lightning fast as a boxer. You know what I mean? That's a transition. So you've challenged it, man. That's a big challenge. That's a big challenge.
Mm-hmm. It
When
is
you were 50, what did you got? You said you got to 185,
175,
175. So that's a lot of weight. And how tall are you again? Like
5'3".
5'3"? Oh, you were a straight rock. You were a
I'm a
female
little.
little baby. Was you like a little Schwarzenegger walking around?
A little tongue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But amazing. I watched some of the clips. I'm excited. I would love, love, love for you to come back after you've had your official first TCL fight and tell me how you feel, because I I just feel that somebody's in danger in that one round, and it's not you.
No, I don't feel in danger at all. I don't subestimate my opponents, but I know my skills.
Mm,
So, uh, when I'm fighting with them, I just don't look what, oh, okay, they're gonna punch me. No, I look inside of them. You can feel if they feel the fear about you. You can feel in the vibes, but you have to be aware about that. You have to work this to understand their intentions because you have to make them move the way that you want to attack them. You don't have to go fight them to show that I'm strong. No, you have to find the way to make them react the way for you make them pay. And this is double hard work, but
yeah.
once you take the rhythm, that is easy because even if you make a feint, they're gonna want to, and you already move and make them pay.
Mm,
But it's something what you think before. And even if you see like they coming with a jab example, okay, you catch the time, okay, they always do this and drop the hand, they always do this and drop the hand. You have many options right there. You have
mm,
many ways to attack, and you have to know, when you attack somebody in boxing, it's not just physically, it's mental. It's about what you say, it's about how you move, about how you look at them, because that shows a lot about you. I like to watch everything, how they move their foot, where they look at me, everything what they do. Because that's everything. This is, if you don't do your best and you show me that you can kill me, you will die.
mm.
Because if I know I'm not in danger with you, why I have to give you time to you think you and give you the opportunity to think that you can do something with me? No, you cannot. I am the bully. That's what I
Ah,
think. I am the bully.
you're just
It's
gonna get it
always
over
my time.
my
That's
time.
the thing. It's always my time. It never is my time. You see many boxers like, bah, 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 the other, bah, 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 bah. They say, it's my turn, your turn. No, it's always my turn. It's
Mm.
not your turn. It's always my turn.
Non-stop action with Florencia Belen. Non-stop action is going.
Non-stop option. But even if sometimes you don't punch, you still attack them with your moves, with your angles, with your feint.
Mm.
You not just have to punch because you gain advantage, you gain knowledge, you gain experience with another movement too. The way
Mm.
you look at them, the way you feel they breathing, everything.
That's a lot to be worried about. I remember my little schoolyard fights. I was just trying to throw as many punches as I can, as fast as I can. You know, there was no skill. When I went into the military, it was different. You know, they honed that in, and now everything I do was on purpose. You know what I mean? So, but talking to you and hearing it from, you know, hearing this warrior spirit from this little tiny package, little
Mm.
dino, you know, and then looking you in the face and going, okay, yeah, you're a warrior. I've been around warriors all my life. I'm looking you in your eye and I'm going, yeah, she has it. She has it. And I'm
It's
excited.
something that you can explain that is inside to you. It's something that even if you find the most beautiful words, that is a philosophy that you have to experience.
Right.
Because and how you have the experience, put yourself in a hard situations that you say, okay, I have if I want to make history, if I want to make my deployment, if I want to tell people what you can do, I have to survive, and that's not an option.
Nah,
It's not an option.
love it. Is there anything you wanted to cover that I may have neglected?
Say again, please.
Oh, I said, is there anything you wanted to talk about that I may not have asked or that I may have neglected?
um I don't know. Let me think what we can talk about. You know somebody from Uruguay, boxer or not?
Florencia Belen.
But about me, nothing else.
Never, ever.
You
Nothing.
know where is Uruguay? Where is
I know
located?
it's in Latin America. I've never been there, but uh, I just know it's in Latin America. I have heard uh, because I live. So my mother is from Santiago de Cuba. All right. So we hear about other cultures. So I'm a foodie. Like, so I go to the restaurants and I try to eat different things from different countries. That's my new thing, right? And but I've never heard about anything special on the culture from Paraguay or the history of Paraguay. No, I'm not educated on Paraguay, but I will become more educated on Paraguay and Florencia Belen. I promise.
Rogaland. Another thing what I like to say about me, and not just about me, but it's like a tip. I know it's hard, but people, you have if you want to improve your mindset, your skills, whatever area or zone you are, you have to read. You have to read. You have to find a way. I don't know how 10 minutes, but you have to read. You have to, if you want to improve your mindset, you have to read because that's open a lot of doors and ways in your mind that don't leave you like limit. Because
Mm,
when you find a trouble, you just want to quit, or just stay stuck right there. And you don't want to keep going because for the fear. So it's a good therapy read. Okay, if you don't want to read philosophy, read something like what make you take the habit, in your life. Me, example, I can tell you in the last 4 months, I can tell you I'm being fluent in English because I didn't speak English before. I
okay.
didn't speak. So I say, no, I'll have to study it. Let me show you something. First, this the shadow work is in English. I buy this book in English, so I put myself like how to read if I don't understand, how to write, translate, all these things, you know. And another thing that helped me a lot to improve like the bilingual Bible, you know, when I read the Spanish and English, you know. And you just don't read and understand about yourself, you understand about the world, because it's here where you are, you know, and there you can find everything, every situations. And plus another things, I speak four language, you know.
Wow.
I speak Spanish, I speak Italian, Portuguese, and now English. I really care about learn Chinese, but I'm thinking about that process because I know it will be hard because I study by myself. You know, I love
Ah,
study. I love.
I
I really
use
love that.
Duolingo. I'm studying Mandarin right now.
Mandarin, yeah.
Yeah, and the app that I use is Duolingo, and I like it because you get to read the kanji plus the pronunciation, and then it's like having a conversation with a computer. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's been useful for me. So I have a little Arabic, I have a little Chinese, I have a little Korean now, and then King's English, and then I got Street English. So
Street English. That's what I'm working right now. I'm working on that right now. Yeah.
it's fun. I would like to let you know that I think I'm receiving magnificent human vibes from you. I wish you much continued success. I know that you will make a dynamic impact in the sport of boxing in the ring. Congratulations on starting out your professional career with TCL. And I pray that I'm going to stalk you now. I'm just putting. I'm going to stalk you as a fan and a supporter, and I'm going to find out where you're fighting, and I'm going to reach out and I'm going to fly wherever you are to watch you do your debut. I promise that this is on video. I'm
Yeah.
going to get on a plane and I'm going to come see Florencia Belen. Whoop that trick.
I will. I will. Look, I will.
I
We're
believe it.
ready.
All right. Can we tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, everywhere. Always like Flo Pajares. Flo Pajares. Or you put Florencia Belen, you can find me anywhere. Florencia Belen Boxing or Uruguay Diamond Boxing or the Bully Girl. You can find me. You just put my name right there, Flo Pajares. You can find me in Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Okay. She's got an interesting page. You should check her out. I'm looking at you. I know that you're tiny, but looking at you next to Alexander Holyfield, that just kind of was like, that's like Shaq and Bugsy Moles. God, but amazing. I'm very proud for you that you have overcome, adapted, and made your way, and that you have the drive to better yourself, regardless, no matter what anybody throws at you. And a great example for others, male and female, that have moments of weakness to say, nope, I can get through this.
Mm-hmm.
I hold you up as an inspiration. I want to thank you for your time today. And
No, thank you.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you work. I promise. All right. All right,
Thank you so
everybody.
much for your time too, because it's important. Thank you for the time. That's very valuable for me too. The opportunity to talk a little bit more about me and my experience with Cecilia. That's amazing.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Cause I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Cause I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out to Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.